Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Devil May Cry Part 9, in which I die 3 times.
Oh, we have to take the Quicksilver? Why can't we take the Scarlet Witch instead? I like her better. Vaguely defined powers or not. Seriously, I have no idea what her powers are supposed to be.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Magneto's kids.
Oh.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are members of the Avengers.
Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, secret mission. Cross the bridge, and you get this. This is one of the most finicky missions in the game, and naturally I get it in one try because I'm recording.
That was weird. You just jumped in the air, and the screen was like, new mission, and then you just complete your animation and keep on landing on the ground. It's just like,
yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, what you're supposed to do is use the Sin Scythe's, stupid air springy thing.
Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
you use the air springy thing to get this blue orb that's just floating way above the bridge. And that's it. That's the entire secret mission. I hate that mission because it's so easy to fuck up because of the fixed camera.
And you do it in one try.
Yeah. And then the game insults me by having a Sargasso actually deal damage to me. God damn.
Well, back up we go.
In other news, we have a mission to complete. This mission is Parted Memento. As if you've been paying attention to the plot of the game at all, why would you ever? You'll know that the Parted Memento is the amulet that Dante wears, the one that Nilo Angelo freaked out about earlier on in the game. So yeah, we're fighting Vergil in this mission.
Destroy everything.
No, we're causing as much property damage as we possibly can.
Dracula's gonna have to spend a whole lot of money to renovate this place again.
I hear this is
No, he buys candles in bulk. He'll be alright. I feel bad for whatever guy is supposed to put all the meat in the walls, though. Or did the construction crew just always bring such extravagant lunches and then they just sort of got left in the walls?
They set their lunchbox down on an I-beam and forgot it was there, just built over it.
They just really like roast chicken for some reason. They even like keep a plate and seasonings and everything.
Oh god, Lord save me, they're here. They're finally here. This enemy. I'm about to make this look extremely easy because I spam Ifrit's Devil Trigger Shockwave attack a lot against these guys, but the first time you play this game, when the frosts appear, you're going to try fighting these guys legitimately. Pro tip, don't.
Well,
just don't.
What the fuck did they do to Wolverine?
The same thing happens to when you fight them in 4 the first time.
Okay, that's already a bad sign. The first thing they do is sucker punch you, Bayonetta style, at the end of a cutscene.
Damn, Wolverine became a wuss when he became frosty, lizardy things.
Anyway, yeah, they're incredibly weak against Ifrit, so the easiest way to take them down is with Inferno. But you need Devil Trigger for that. So actually fighting them legitimately is something you'll have to do at some point. And their moveset is... it's horrible for that. They just don't flinch at anything.
So they got super frames and stuff like that.
Well, we're getting to the end of the game, so it's about this sort of time where they start showing the harder enemies, you know, the stuff.
Yeah. Frosts and Nobodies are the most annoying enemies in this game. The Frosts actually make an appearance in Devil May Cry 4, but they're a lot easier because you have Nero in that game, and the Devil Trigger rapes them. It just annihilates them. No, not Devil Trigger, Devil Bringer. Sorry. Yeah, you can snatch them, you can grab them and fling them around. It's a joke. And then you have to fight them as Dante again.
and then you miss Nero's fancy devil arm.
Yeah. The Frosts are the part where the game says, "Haha, you don't have the Devil Bringer anymore. I'm going to knock you down and step on your face."
So do all Devil May Cry games follow this one particular formula, where you go through the area, and then you go through the area again, only with a different touch of color?
The only game that doesn't do that is actually DMC. DMC's...
So they all do it, with the exception of the reboot.
Yeah, and DMC, no, I actually really like the level design in DMC. It's one of the game's high points. In Devil May Cry 1, you're going through the castle again. It's all dark, creepy, and rearranged. In Devil May Cry 3, Temenigru gets activated, and some of the areas get changed around and damaged and whatever. But yeah, the second half of the game usually does recycle the opening areas.
Luck 4 for that.
Hold on there a second, Dino. I have to take this. Hello? Trish? Not now. Finding a dinosaur fossil. It's awesome.
Do you have the password? No? Then
No.
fuck you.
Half sausage, half pepperoni.
No. The pizza Dante goes for in the anime is like something with garlic potatoes and or something or other. He gets a really complicated pizza. I don't know why. Anyway, go up on this bridge, jump around a bit, and eventually a blue orb will appear. Somehow.
What, is Dante have to, like, make an offering to the jump like an idiot gods in order to get them?
Possibly.
Because I noticed you did that earlier in the game, too, in front of a painting or something.
Yeah, there are a few blue orbs that will appear if you jump at a certain location. I did that legitimately, jumping across the disappearing, reappearing platforms, but if you have air hike like I do, you can literally just double jump up from the bottom.
Well,
air hike makes everything a lot less.
Air hike is an upgrade that you get. Okay, never mind. I thought that was
Yeah,
like a power-up you got.
Yeah, I think I said this earlier in the playthrough. Air hike is the double jump. You can only use it while you have Alistair equipped, which is why I'm always switching back to the sword. In Devil May Cry 2, you just have the double jump at the very beginning, and it's the same in DMC, actually. In 3, you have to upgrade either... I think it's Neven, Beowulf, and Rebellion that have the air hike. It might not be Neven. Not sure.
So they just gave it to a lot more weapons in the other games just for the sake of having a double jump entirely.
In 4, you have the double jump as a regular skill. It's not connected to any weapon at all. You still have to buy it, though.
A man with guts and honor. I like that.
Yeah.
Shame you serve Mundus.
I'm not even sure why Dante's talking to this guy, seeing as how he's the only boss that he talks to that never talks back. He just grunts a lot.
For a second there, it looked like he was going to Mighty Morph.
He's giving me
Indeed.
Nightmare vibes, and Nightmare I mean Soul Calibur Nightmare, not this.
Probably
game.
because of the big sword.
Yeah.
Speaking of
the
that
thing
sword,
was like
we're
Soul
about.
Edge.
Speaking of that sword, we're going to see something very like that sword very soon. But now we actually see Nilo Angelo's face, and yes, spoilers, it's Vergil. His hair is a lot neater than it used to be, though.
And, you know, you go to the underlife, some things like personal hygiene become, you know, like, more important, you know? When you're a zombie, you have to have a good appearance, because the rest of your body is sort of falling apart.
Anyway, Nilo Angelo has a new gimmick in this battle. He uses a lot of summon sword skills. If you were ever wondering where these things came from in Vergil's moveset, when you can play as him in 3, yeah, it's this boss fight.
It
So
just
there's
sort of looks like
just a
he's
lot of
using
copy
sword
and paste.
sticks to me.
Huh?
There's just a lot of copy and paste. The movesets here, just for Vergil mode and DMC3.
Oh,
It's not copy-paste, John. It's an homage.
it's not actually
Sorry.
copy-paste, no. The sword moves that you can use in, as Vergil, the summon swords, are actually quite different. They basically replace Vergil's gun, and you can fire one sword at a time. As you level up your summon sword ability, you can fire swords off faster, and there are some special abilities that let you like summon a bunch of swords in a circle around you or something. It's kind of like a precursor to the Lucifer weapon, I guess you could say.
So if you okay, so you died and you lose a yellow orb. If you lose all your yellow orbs, you have to try the whole mission
Mission
all over?
again.
Mission again.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you have to load your last save.
All right. This is the first one you've died to, so is this like one of the harder bosses in the game, or?
It's fighting Vergil like this isn't so difficult, but the actual the part where he floats up in the air firing summon swords at you can be really annoying. And I sort of forgot all my pattern memorization for these things before I recorded, so
He's also oddly tall.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that.
So I know in 3, Vergil and Dante are like the same height, so...
yeah.
Why did he grow like 3 feet in the
Zombie.
afterlife?
Yeah, because he's part of the underworld now. Yeah, that or he's wearing really, really high heel boots, you know?
Platform shoes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Those things. Those things. Whenever I see someone wearing those, and I saw a surprising number of that in number of those in Louisiana for some reason, I just wonder how they can walk. How can you balance with big fucking blocks on your feet?
They found a way.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, that hurts!
Dun 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 dun.
So is there any point to showing us that failed run, or did you just want to pad out the timer so that we got a 15-minute part this time?
Don't want to have the part only 11 minutes long.
I don't even remember what my thought process for editing this was. I figured, I guess I just figured, you know, I don't die at all during the rest of the playthrough. I might as well leave the only two or three deaths I actually died in.
So, 3 times the charm, eh, Dante?
It doesn't seem to look like it, considering how well the beginning of this fight's going.
It really hurts, though, from what I've seen. Like, you're just hitting you a few times and your second meter's already gone. Almost gone,
Yeah.
anyway.
Enemy damage output in Devil May Cry 1 is pretty damn impressive. Just in general, really. Especially the bosses, but everything. And then you get to DMC where you can get hit like a bajillion times and barely lose a quarter of a health bar.
It's stylish.
It seems like a lot of games feel like, not necessarily that they need to be easy, but I don't know, like they don't want to make you feel like you're too much of a... I feel like, actually, you know, you say it's stylish sort of jokingly, but in a game like this, you sort of want to feel like a badass. And if you lose all of your health in like two hits to normal enemies, then you don't particularly feel all that badass.
Well, I honestly think it just depends on the type of game you're trying to sell here. I mean, because unless you're already like a well-renowned game developer who's known for making ball-bustingly hard games, you generally don't want to make a game too hard because you don't want to turn away potential customers.
Or at the very least, you want to give the game, like, you want to give some aspects of the game that cuts the players some slack. Like, Atlas normally makes balls hard games, but they still put stuff in stuff like Shin Megami Tensei 4 to make it easier for you if you don't want to put up with that sort of shit.
Yeah. Also, meanwhile, the boss just died. Very unceremoniously, without any dialogue, just sort of explodes. Oh, but wait. A plot MacGuffin.
So what, does this just open a door later on in the game and is never mentioned again?
Actually, no, but we're not going to see what it does until the beginning of the next part.
Oh, alright.
That's convenient how it just falls off of his neck.
So what, he picks up the amulet and he just flashes back to fighting over who gets to sit in the front seat of the car with Vergil? I called shotgun! No, I called shotgun!
Well, it's a, you know, you make fun of that, but DMC is really melodramatic about flashbacks to backstory. When we get to that game, you're probably going to cringe a few times. You know, I just felt like this was a lot more effective than that, and it took about 2 seconds of our time.
So what,
Just-
Trish is evil now? Or...
Trish has been evil the entire time.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's
Ted,
this
you
random
recall
mystery.
she threw a motorcycle at us at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
She's
but
just
that
fr-
was just some friendly fun is all. I mean, come
She-
on,
she-
John. Like your friends haven't thrown a motorcycle at you once or twice.
She's this random mystery woman who just so happens to coincidentally resemble Dante's mother. Of course she's a bad guy.